Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are tuning in and watching this presentation. First off, thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation. My name is Rob. For those of you who don't know me, I am an entrepreneur at heart. I have been an entrepreneur for the last 6 to 7 years. A little bit about me. I used to own a personal training company, which I worked in corporate fitness. Then I started a massage company, which was amazing. But what I realized between both of those jobs and those companies is I was working myself to the bone. Now, a lot of us go into that entrepreneurial life to create time and freedom. But what we know is that those businesses, that we go into own end up owning us. All right. So I recently got into the online business about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And what it has allowed me to do is actually create that time and freedom and residual income that a lot of us think about, but never take the steps to going in that way. Now, my last company, I was with a product company. As you can see here, this is called Ibuumerang. This is a new company that was launched in March. All right. Now, with my last company, I did very well, and I was very comfortable. I was building a great team. But what I realized is a lot of time and effort was going into following up with my customers and all that stuff. So when I was presented with this opportunity, which is an amazing opportunity, I didn't even hesitate. I knew it was going to be a game changer. I knew it was going to change a lot of lives, and I was going to be able to help a lot of people. All right, so a little bit about this company. Like I said, it was launched in March. Currently the 10th fastest growing company in the world, not just within network marketing, but with all companies in the world. All right, we have over 330,000 ambassadors. And as of yesterday, we have just hit over 200,000 customers using our platform. All right. Now, the company is projected to be a $50 billion company. It is absolutely changing the way we work online and earn an income. All right. So as we go through, you're going to understand exactly what it is. Before we go into it, I have a few questions for you. If time and money weren't an issue, what would your ideal life look like? If time and money weren't an issue, what would your ideal life look like? And is what you're currently doing going to provide you that ideal life? All right, so as we go through this, my number one rule, don't look at what this is, look at what it can create for you. All right, if we go through this and you look at what it is, the whole presentation will be pointless. So I want you to look at it and see what it can create for you, what it could give you, you and your family. All right, so let's get into it. Like I said, this is an online business. All right, like any traditional business, you got to put the work in. All right, we don't guarantee earnings, but you got to put effort, you got to put work, you got to put time. It is not a sit back and on your couch and get rich. This is a business, and you got to put the time in. All right, but the reward is great for what you put in. All right, so they started this business and looked at it and said that network marketing needs to evolve. All right, now in the last 60 years of network marketing has involved products, involved selling. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but as the world grows, as the world changes, this industry needed to evolve. All right, so what they've come up with is a first-class consumer experience. What this means is, with my last company, I was working with products. All right, so I'd bring the customer in, and I was in charge of growing my assets. All right, so they've come up with a perpetual residual income builder, the PRIM. All right, now this is like the juiciest part of this business, and this is something that a lot of people have been attracted to while going into this business. All right, so instead of you growing your assets, the company grows your assets for you. So all that time following up with customers and seeing if they've gotten the latest product or seeing if they're ordering more, the company does all that for you. All right, so you have a lot more time on your hands to focus on other things that are more of a priority. All right, old model of network marketing. Customers pay more and only strong recruiters win. Now, the reason companies jack up the prices on these products, which are amazing products, but they do cost a bit more than what you would get on Amazon or at the supermarket or anything else. The reason they add that up on the price, because they need to justify paying the ambassadors that are selling the products. All right. Now, only strong recruiters win, which is true. I was a strong recruiter in my last company, but because of my health and fitness background, people down the street, Joe Blow, the librarian, anyone you can think of, would not have a chance in hell in selling these products because they don't have that fitness or health background. Some people don't need a health and fitness background. They're just natural sellers. But unless you're a strong recruiter, you won't do well in this kind of industry. All right. So I've watched a lot of people struggle in this industry. One sec. What happened? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So what happens is they come into this industry to create time and freedom, but then their self-esteem, their motivation goes down the drain every time they get a no, right? So it is a very difficult industry for some of those. All right. Now, new model. This has never been done in the world of network marketing before. It is absolutely blowing up and changing lives globally. You only make money when your customers save money. You only make money when your customers save money. All right, like I said, this has never been done before. All right, so instead of reaching out to someone asking for a credit card, you're reaching out to someone and asking them to spend less money on things that they're going to be doing anyways. All right, so how will they bring this vision to the world? All starts with the travel industry. Now, this is just a small portion of what this company is doing, all right? There's going to be other things I'm going to talk about down in the presentation, but we have started with the travel industry, $8 trillion industry. I had no idea it was that big of an industry, but as you can see, here are a few numbers for you. Asia, $6 billion a day, $70,000 a second goes through travel in Asia. United States, $2.8 billion a day, 32,000 a second, all right? These numbers are huge. So imagine every second somebody's getting paid on this travel, right? That's nuts. Oh, why am I having difficulties here? One sec, guys. All right. All right. Did you know? All right. So I didn't know this before getting into this company, but these two companies monopolize the entire travel industry. So Booking Holdings on the left, Expedia Group on the right. All right. Now they own all the companies below them. They're in charge of the parity and the markup. So, for example, you know when you go on Hotwire, you book and you find a really good deal, and then they're like, "Do you want to compare costs with Travelocity?" And you're like, "Sure." You're like, "It's $10 cheaper," and you're like, "I'm going Travelocity." The money goes to the exact same company. I didn't know this, but I know at least I've booked through at least 8 of these different sites whenever I have traveled in the past. All right, now Ibuumerang is a new company. We have partnered with a travel company called Extreme Travel, as you can see below. All right, now they have been around in the industry for 18 years, have built an amazing reputation, won numerous awards. All right, so if you're worried about going into a platform and not being secure, I promise you, you are secure. They have built a reputation. So instead of the savings going to the company, the savings get passed to us as ambassadors for bringing them the customers. All right, like I said, Extreme Travel has been around for a long time. All right, so they've won numerous awards. Like I said, Royal Caribbean Royal Family, a bunch of cruise line, Premier Diamond Agency, Travel Savers Agency Elite, which is a top award you can win in the industry. All right, and they've won it 8 years in a row, and they're going to win it for 2019 as well. All right, so well-respected travel agency in the industry. All right, how it works. Let's say you want to take this on as an opportunity, which you don't. There's absolutely no pressure. But let's say you want to start an online business. All right. What you get is up to 70% off retail prices. That's 70% off cheaper than Expedia, Bookings, all those third-party sites that I just showed you. You can earn travel bonuses for referring travel to Extreme Travel. All right. So let's say you've got a bachelorette party, a wedding, destination wedding. By referring a group to the travel, you can make a commission off their purchase. All right, which is awesome. So you don't even have to deal with the bookings. highly discounted and exclusive experience and members-only trips. And you have the option of being a travel agent. So if you're currently a travel agent, you can become one through our booking platform. All right, you can do all the bookings. If that's something you've ever always wanted to do, you have that option through our platform. Best part, in this online business, you have $8 trillion worth of travel inventory at your fingertips. Okay, these are some examples. New York City, 4.5-star hotel. On Expedia, their price is $339. On our platform, which is called I Go for Less, we offer it for $178, which is $161 savings. On the right, you've got Paris, France, 4-star hotel, $440 through Travelocity, $130 through our platform, $310 savings. Now, our platform, all right, taxes are included when you're looking at the prices, where a lot of these third-party sites, when you get to the end, they jack up the prices. All right, New York City rental cars, $392 through rentalcars.com, $221 through our platform, $171 savings. Week-long stays in Los Cabos, 4-star resort, $834 for the week. Through our platform, $552, $282 savings. And if you are involved in Bitcoin, this is the first travel booking site to accept Bitcoin. Reservation confirmation. These are some examples of what it looks like once you make a reservation through our platform. All right, so you can see on the left, you got the reservation, $397. You get reward credits, just like any other thing, any other travel booking site. You can get reward credits to use to future travel when you do. Savings of $848. All right, so they're saving more than they're spending. So this is what it looks like. A few examples. All right, so like I said, travel is a small portion of what this company is doing. All right, some of the core services: hotels, rental cars, cruises, flights, homes, weeks, marketplace, and timeshare owners. All right. Now, remember, customers have access to everything. It's for free. Now, you get the additional stuff, which is also really cool. Shore excursions, wine club, gift cards, restaurant savings. All right. So you can go to a restaurant, or you can go on our platform, find and get a gift card for cheaper than you would get for the restaurant. All right. Now, when I said there's other things coming, all right, recently we have partnered with AT&T and T-Mobile because of our customer base growing so large. All right, so they are offering our customers $49.95 for their phone plan, unlimited text, data, and calls. All right, $49.95. So remember when I was talking about the PRIB? So the PRIB, if your customer is part of this platform, the PRIB will reach out when these services go out, contact them, say, hey, listen, we've just rolled out this new service. If you jump over to our plan, we'll give you $50 off your next hotel. All right, things like that. They're coming out with a ride share, offering Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, anyone else who's a driver up to 90% of the fare. All right, movie companies, gas companies. All right, so they're offering our customers cheaper access to things that they're going to be doing anyways. All right, now in regards to travel, our platform, we offer a price guarantee on everything except for flights. All right. If you do find something cheaper on a third-party site like Expedia bookings, they will refund you 110% of the difference in travel points. All right, but it's got to be exact same booking, floor, bed size, you name it. All right, so do you boomerang? Now, what's the concept of a boomerang? You throw it out, most of the time it comes back. All right, so in this concept, which has never been done before, even in the travel industry, what we are doing, we're throwing savings out to people. Savings come back to us in cash. All right, so that's the concept of Ibuumerang. All right, customers. If you want to be just a customer in this business, which is absolutely free, you can. All right, so what you get access to 50% of the savings. So that's 70% savings that you saw earlier. You would get 50% of that. But I have seen it higher than 35%. All right, so you get access to 50% of the savings. Now, how it works, you get access to 50% of the savings. That other 50% of the savings goes to the ambassador and to the compensation plan. All right, for example, let's say you book 4 nights in Miami. All right, 4 nights in Miami on Expedia bookings, all those guys, average price is $600. Now, as a customer, you would get it for $500. As an ambassador, myself, I would get it for $400. Now, the customer still saves $100, so they're happy. I'd be happy with the $20 savings, right? But because there's that $100 savings, if it was my customer, I would get 50% of that. All right, so $50 of that goes into my pocket. 35% of that goes into the compensation plan, and 15% goes to the company. So the company only takes 15% of all the savings. All right, and you have unlimited earnings through this compensation plan. All right, here's an example. TSA member site, Travel Savings Ambassador versus a customer site. All right, so exact same booking, $4,867. All right, now as an ambassador, I'm gonna save almost $3,400. Now the customer is gonna save half of what I save, so they're only gonna save $1,700. Exact same booking. All right, so that's what it would look like. Now, in regards to how it works, let's say you're the Travel Savings Ambassador. You come in, you've taken this on as a business, an opportunity to create some residual income, online money. All right, you throw a free website. Remember, customers have everything for free. You throw a free website, a free booking platform to your friend. They set their own account up. They start using it for their travel. All right, your friend, family member, whoever saves $1,700 on their trip. Because they saved $1,700 and they're your customer, you get 50% of that savings. All right, so $849.75 goes into your pocket, and that 35%, which is $595, goes up through the compensation plan. All right, so pretty straightforward, super simple. You know, you can't get an easier demonstration on how this compensation plan works. All right, so we're gonna go through some numbers. Let's say you just wanna build some residual income. You want to have some extra money coming in. All right. We're going to go through some numbers. Let's say you hand out 10 free websites to your family and friends, people who love to travel and would love to travel for less. All right. So they say the average savings per person a year is $600. All right. So let's say an example, 10 people, one trip a year each, they each save about $600. That's a total of $6,000 savings. All right. Now, because they're your customers, you earn 50% of that. That's $3,000 in your pocket. Now, let me ask you this. How much time, how many hours, how much effort would you have to put into your current job to earn an extra $3,000? How much more time and effort would you have to put into your current job to get an extra $3,000? All you did here was hand out a free website. You didn't hassle them. You didn't chase them up. You didn't see if they're going to travel. You handed them a free website and you let them do the rest of the work. All right. Let's say over time, you've handed out 100 of these free websites to your family and friends, people you've met while you're traveling, other travelers. All right. You've handed out these free websites. Everyone's using it. Each does one trip a year, $600 savings each with a $60,000 savings. $30,000 in your pocket. You just gave yourself a $30,000 raise for handing out 100 free websites to your family and friends. All right, let's say you take this on as a full-time business. All right, you go hard, you go aggressive. You've already replaced your full-time income, but now you're doing this full-time. All right, you've handed out 1,000 or so. You've handed out 1,000 of these free websites, $600 savings each, $600,000 savings. Let's say you do this over 2 years. All right. And soon everybody is using this because, if people are going to save on a platform, why wouldn't they go there? All right, compared to other sites. So $300,000 in your pocket just through building a customer base. All right, not through building a team, just through building a customer base. All right. Now, for those who want to go to the next step, let's say anyone who's ever owned a business, what do you do when you want to expand your customer base? You franchise, right? So let's say you share this opportunity, right? Why wouldn't you, compared to as far as an online business, this is the most simple online business you can do to date. So why wouldn't you share it with people who are struggling or looking for an opportunity? That's what I'm doing. I met a lot of people in my last company that were looking for an opportunity, but they didn't want to sell products and they didn't want to sell. All right. This business does not involve selling or products, which makes it so much easier, right? Because a lot of people don't want to do either of those things. So here's how it would work. All right, so let's say you've built an organization of 50 people. 50 people have come into your organization who are also doing the business. All right, they may just be handing out 10 free websites to family and friends. So let's say 500 customers in your organization. $600 savings each customer. Now that 35%, all right, that 575, that's a payout of $58 a day, $1,700 a day, a month, $20,000 a year. All right. This has nothing to do with your personal customers. This is completely separate. This is another way you can get paid if you build a team and expand your customer base. All right. Over time, the opportunity spreads. People catch wind of it and they want to be in on the business, create that additional income. All right. So 250 people flowing through your organization, 2,500 customers in your organization, $600 savings each, 2,877 in volume. All right. So each packages, or each, not each package, all the savings, 287 in volume. All right. $288 a day, 8,000 a month, 103.56, six-figure income a year. All right. Like I said, completely separate than your customers' savings, your personal customer savings. All right. Over time, let's say 4 years down the line, 10,000 customers in your organization. You got 1,000 people in your team. All right. 10 websites each, $600 savings each, 11,507 in volume, which comes out to $1,000 a day, 34,000 a month, 247,000 a year. All right. Now that 10% override can go up to 15. All right. We're playing with very small numbers right now. All right. So that is the second way you can get paid through this online business. Now, when you share the opportunity, let's say someone wants to come in, your brother, your sister, your best friend, they want to join you on this venture and create an additional online income. All right. Whatever package, there's packages you come in on. All right. Whatever package they come in on, you make a direct sales bonus. All right. So these numbers are all in American dollars. Remember that. So if you're in Australia, they're going to be a bit higher. All right. So coach, business, and first, you would earn $20, $40, or $80 on whatever pack they come in on. All right. And you get paid weekly on this. On the right side, all right, as you can see, it's a binary compensation plan. All right. So you only have to build a left team and a right team. Very simple. Some compensation plans can be very complicated. But I don't want to confuse you too much with this. If you want to know more about the compensation plan, I can have another conversation with you privately. But as you can see, through the efforts of your team and yourself, benefiting from each other's growth in businesses, you can earn up to $250,000 a week through this compensation plan alone. So there's 4 ways you can get paid through this online business. All right. So let's say you don't want to be a customer. You actually want to take this venture on. You want to create an additional income and take advantage of this amazing opportunity. All right. Like I said, this was only launched in March. We're like 8 months into this, 7 months in. All right. We are in the baby growth of this. All right. So let's say you jump in. Everybody starts in standby. $49.95 is what it costs you to start an online business. All right. Now let me ask you this. If you've ever been an entrepreneur, if you've ever started your own business, how much money does it actually cost to start a business these days? Thousands of dollars. For $49.95, you have access to $8 trillion worth of travel inventory and all the tools and gear that you need to start your online business. $49.95. All right. With a monthly subscription fee of $49.95. This is American dollars, remember. All right. So don't get confused. Now, what it gives you is one booking platform for you to do your own bookings through for your own travel, 5 websites to hand out to your family and friends, 25% off referral commissions. So when your friend saves $100, instead of getting 50%, so that $50, you would only get $12.50. All right, you get 25% of that $50. You get an I Decide interactive presentation. So a presentation similar to what I'm doing here, but if you are uncomfortable with presenting, all you have to send is a presentation to them. Explains everything to them. You don't have to lift a finger. It's an interactive. It's really fun, very informative. All right, so all you have to do is send the presentation. It takes so much less time, so much easier, takes the stress out. The company does the work for you, all right? And you have your online management system is where you do all your back office work. All right, but where you want to be, I'm just going to move my screen here. All right, so coach, business, and first. All right, now being in these three categories gives you access to the full percentage of savings that the company offers, that full 70%, all right, which you can earn up to. Now, in coach, business, and first, you're going to get access to different things. So in coach class, you're only going to have access to hotels, flights, and rental cars. All right, now, which means you're only going to benefit from your customers' hotels and rental cars. You don't benefit from flights because we can't guarantee lowest costs. All right, you're going to get 10 boomerangs, which are websites, and you're going to get access to 50% of those savings, which is if your customer saves $100 instead of getting $50, you're going to get 50% of that $50, $25. All right, I'm going to come back to the dual team. Business class. All right, coach class, you get everything in coach class plus cruises. You're going to get 25 websites to hand out to your family and friends. Just to start, you get more every month. I think it's 10, but you can also earn more through promotions and building your online business. And you have access to 100% of the savings. So that $100 savings that comes from your customer, you're going to get that full 50%. All right. First class, you get everything the customers get. You get 100% of the savings. You get access to, you get 50 websites to hand out to start. All right. Now the dual team. All right. Back when I said you had to build a team, if you wanted to, you will share the opportunity. All right. Let's say your organization brings in $10,000 worth of volume in that 1 week. In coach class, you get $1,000. Business class, $1,200. First class, $1,500. Exact same amount of work, but you're going to get more money in first class. And that's why a lot of people end up there. Now, I know for myself, the prices below mean nothing to me. $250, $500, and $1,000. Now, these are one-time payments buying into a business. All right. Now, remember when I asked you, how much money does it cost to start an online or a traditional business these days? All right. It's 10 times greater than this is. All right. Now, the 200 BV below, that contributes to your volume. So that contributes to your dual team percentages there at $10,000 in volume. All right. Now, when I came into this opportunity, I jumped straight into first class, and here's why. I looked at it as an investment. How much money was I willing to invest in creating a life of time, freedom, a life of being able to travel whenever I wanted to, a life of being able to see my family whenever I wanted to, a life of being able to say yes to anything, right? I would love to say yes. I just want to pick up my bags, go traveling next day, right? Having the opportunity to fly my family here, how much money would I be willing to invest in that? $1,000 is nothing. I paid 10, 20,000 greater than this. All right. So I want you to ask yourself, if time and money weren't an option, what would your ideal life look like? And how much money would you be willing to invest in that ideal life? And is what you're doing right now going to provide that for you? Is what you're doing right now providing you the life that you want? All right. So, maybe it's a retirement. Maybe you want to take your family on trips more than just once a year. Maybe you're struggling for rent. Maybe you're struggling to put food on the table for your family. All right. Maybe you've just taken out a loan for $50,000 for a student loan. All right. So, guys, the world's changing. This is an amazing opportunity that's never been done before. Like I said, it's currently the 10th fastest growing company in the world right now. All right. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. And why is it a once in a life opportunity? Leadership. The CEO of this company is the highest paid income earner in network marketing. Timing. We just launched. We launched in March, and we officially launched in August in Vegas. All right. So timing, brand new concept, never been done before, just started. And concept, never been done before. All right. When was the last time you heard about giving out a free service and creating an income through their savings? Getting paid on what people save on. All right. It is the first company that can actually say, we won't get paid unless the product actually works, which means if a customer's not saving money, I won't get paid. How cool is that? All right, so like I said, this is an amazing opportunity. If you're open-minded, if you're looking for something, all right, I guarantee you this would be your best bet if you want to jump into an online business and create a residual income. All right. And you got like 2-3 years down the line with this. All right. Imagine Uber. If you could have partnered with Uber 5 years ago, do you think that would have been a good investment? Absolutely. All right. So jumping into this opportunity, this is just like Uber, but for travel. $8 trillion worth of inventory at your fingertips, plus all those other cool things that are coming out soon. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have further questions, reach out to me and we will chat. Look forward to hearing from you. Hope you're having an amazing day, and we will talk to you soon.